G'day, I'm Muzza, and I want to show the world how young 63 years are. I was married at 19, my father died 4 weeks later. I stood over his grave and I decided that the rest of my life was going to be an adventure. And bloody hell it has been. I've been bitten by a croc, I've been stung by stingrays, catfish and jellyfish. I've been attacked by a koala, I got knocked out by a kangaroo and torn apart. I've survived 3 cyclones. Why do I want to be on alone? Well, that's easy, because I'm physically and mentally strong and I've got the skill set to do this. I've been doing it my whole life. The other thing is, I want to be the inspiration for my age group to get off their asses and challenge themselves. People hit 60-year-old and go, I'm getting old. Bullshit. I was born to entertain, and my kids call me Shanna the storyteller. Your audience really deserves me. I'm going to tell a million stories while I'm on that show if I get on there and selected. If selected, I will win. That's not the challenge to me. I'd love to challenge the winners from every other series in alone. My shoulder may not be the prettiest looking thing, but I will be the best hunter and gatherer, and I can live and survive alone in the bush better than anyone I know. I'm not worried about losing weight on alone like everyone does. Obesity will be my problem. Yeah, bring it on.